Welcome back to the channel. Today we're at Shakerley Mere, just the other side of Middlewich. This is the car park. It's not a particularly big car park. There is like three of them this side and one round the corner. It's a bit strange, they do have toilets but we've never ever seen them open, which is a bit strange. Let's go and explore. So down the path is basically a very big lake, i.e. a mere, and you walk around it. Lots of trees, bushes, etc. One of the main attractions is fishing. There's always lots and lots of people fishing here. You can probably hear overhead, we're on the flight path from Manchester Airport. So this is the main entrance. It's a bit mucky, so you can't particularly read it very well, but it does explain what's going on. You can expect to see herons, thrush, grebe, kingfishers, oyster catchers. It tells you the paths, etc. There's an advert for Loch Dennis Village Hidden Secret Garden. I don't know where that is, but still. So immediately the main thing is the lake mere, whatever you want to call it. And there did used to be masses and masses of wildlife, but they did have the bird flu type of thing. So straight away, I don't think I can zoom in enough, but there is a grebe there. A grebe are very well known. As soon as you spot them, they go off the other way. And some baby Canada geese heading this way because I'm stood here. They might think I've got some food. There's a moorhen there somewhere. It's there. Lots of rhododendrons adding a bit of colour. And the Canada geese only seem to have 3 young. Normally they have hundreds of them. So you get an idea of the size of the lake from here. Yeah, they're coming in and think I've got some food for them. Got some foxgloves there. It's nice on a hot day. And if you can see him and your son still, we've got a robin there and he's not standing still. Hot day, because of all the trees, it's nice and shaded. The paths are not that great. If you're in a wheelchair, you should just about be able to make it. More foxgloves. They do have a lot of seats and picnic areas. They seem to be obsessed with seats and picnic areas. So they're all set up so if you wanted to come and have some butties, there's lots and lots of these. Again, there's a seat here. And it's early morning and the fishermen are out in full force. More seats. More picnic areas. I don't know if you can see over there that there's fishermen. More rhododendrons at the back there. Now there did used to be tons and tons of wildlife, but they have blue algae, green algae and avian, whatever that is. So don't let your dogs in the water. So it's not been for a while, but there used to be absolutely tons and tons of wildlife, but this flu thing seems to have got rid of most of it. Well, this is typical of the path. As you can see, it's not A1, but if you're disabled or wheelchair, you should really be able to manage it. There's not how much noise we can pick up, but there's tons of wildlife around. You can hear every sort of bird. And you can go sort of off-road if you want. There's plenty of sort of paths. Like this one here goes into the woods, and there's ferns absolutely everywhere. And every few feet there is these little cutaways to get to the lake and see the rhododendron. I don't know where we can see that, but it gives you an idea of the fishing, the size of that dead fish there. It's a bit of a big boy. And again we've got the view across the mere. Do have islands, several islands in the middle. It's a well-known fact that if you spot the wildlife over there and walk around there, they'll come over here. Most of what we're seeing at the moment is Canada geese. Well, we're at the top, what I call the top bit. And normally, you can see the fishing stages. Normally, there's hundreds of them here, but it's before 9 o'clock, so whether they haven't got here yet. I'm starting to see a bit more wildlife on the lake. So before there was tons and tons of wildlife until they got this flu business. I think this is the same Canada geese we saw before with the babies. They immediately eyed me apparently because they think this guy might have some food. Unfortunately I haven't. The chicks, they don't half move, you know, little things. You can see right across the lake, near one, you want to call it. We've got some nice little yellow flowers there, more fishing places. There's a little bridge here, and what they used to do, used to come here, and this little overflow here was covered in money. There's some there, I don't know if you can spot it, but it used to be covered in money. It was like a wishing well, and there was pounds and pounds and pounds of money loot. Whether people have stopped doing that now, or whether people are doing it, others are nicking it. Well, it's a nice little stream. Well, we might just go a bit off the beaten track. As I say, you do have these little tracks into the woods. So don't feel that you have to go just round the lake. You can go and explore. We've got more foxgloves. Another little bridge coming up. And if you're after the wildlife, this is the sort of place to come. There's a big pond there, and a little bridge. So there is these. It's a bit black, that is. There's another little road in there. I was trying to shut up so you could hear the birds, but as soon as I shut up, the birds stop as well. There's plenty of these paths to explore. We've got some honeysuckle up there growing. Well, we're now at the proper top, if you like. There's another little car park here. And there's lots of signs to read about needing a rod licence, limb mangling, they own the waters. One of the attractions here is this carving, would you call it? It's actually seen better days now though, but it was a carved seat of a fish. And as you can see, it's definitely seen better days. The car park. It's a bit disappointing because normally, it's probably because I'm early, you see there's lots of feeders here. Now normally you come and there's nuthatches, blue tits, long-tailed tits, all sorts. Whether it's prior to 9 o'clock, nobody's filled them up today. There's a nice little memorial bench there. Normally you can stand here for like 20 minutes watching all the wildlife. I'm sort of still at the top. It's a bank holiday this weekend, so I thought there'd been more fishing. I was talking to a fisherman and said there's a lot of fish deaths, and he's surprised that there's not many fishing. There's more of these nice yellow flowers. And again, you can get a good view across the mere. And there's virtually somewhere right over there of maybe something or other in the bushes. Right in the top corner, it's always, we've got more of the yellow flowers, it's always covered in God knows what. It all seems to sort of collect here. A lot of it's dead leaves, and we've got a moor on there. The sun's trying to come out. Then we have more of these picnic areas, fox clubs. Somebody's obviously been round and tried to feed the birds. Well, they're quite nice little picnic areas. Yeah, he agrees. More fox clubs, more sort of off the beaten track. You can if you've got young kids, you want to go exploring in the jungle. Again, there's sort of a car park. Well, this is used by the fishermen so they can get the tons and tons of fishing gear they've got. We've come around the top of the lake, now we're heading back to where we came in. You can probably hear the noise because the motorway is right there. So again, paths too okay, not perfect, but I'm sure if you're in a wheelchair you could probably get round. Still nice and shaded for a hot day. Area which is fenced off and there's lots of warnings about a main gas pipe. See the cars flashing past. A lot more fishing spots down to the lake. You've got a different view of the lake. The guy over there who we were just talking to is fishing. Very calm the water today. Lots of nice pretty flowers, weeds, whatever you want to call them. More fishing spots. Some ducks there. And on the other side we did see some baby something. We've got honeysuckle, nice honeysuckle growing there. And it's always the same, you see them over here, you come over here and they've gone over there where they've just been. But wildlife, it has gone down terribly to how it used to be years ago. Another island there, lots of rhododendrons, more fishing spots. Lots of birds, if you can hear them under the noise of the traffic. There's a lot of these warnings for this gas pipe, mainline gas pipe. Do not dig. We've just found the baby where we were. I've seen the scene when they're all going to run. We're coming round now back to where we started. The toilets are just down there. You can see the paths. Just the noise of this motorway here. You can't hear the birds and the wildlife. Right, we're nearly back to the car park. It's not a particularly big lake. We've done about 3,000 steps, so you do see quite a few people running around and run around 4 or 5 times. But if you want to sort of walk around and explore and have a picnic, there's obviously lots of moles about. There's a nice secluded, unique little chair here. Ride the Clouds, in memory of somebody. Peterhead Wrench. 2 flower pots, so presumably they've had flowers. There's lots of rhododendron, but unfortunately you can't really see them. And fishing, it's a good place to come fishing. Nice walk, take the dog. If you're old like me, probably long enough just to do a nice moderate walk. If you're super fit, you can go out 2 or 3 times and go in the woods. So we're back at the car park, getting away from the noise of the traffic. And that's it, we're back at the car park. Even more seats, I mean there's plenty of seats. It's ideal for anybody that's limited in mobility. You could probably get around nicely. Now, last time I came there was a butty van, but I say it is early in the morning now, so probably later on. It's just a shame that these toilets are always shut. There's one thing you do want, is to go to the toilet.